Dr. J here with you, running down that first half of the milestones for tomorrow. The last 7 songs you heard all came from albums celebrating 25 years. This tomorrow's date in 1995, a huge album release date apparently. Let's see what we have. We had Natalie Merchant from her debut solo album, Tiger Lily. We heard the song Carnival from that. And I actually got to see her on that tour. That was a year that I spent some time down in Birmingham, Alabama, and I got to see her down there in Birmingham. The Circle Jerks before that, their 6th album called Oddities, Abnormalities, and Curiosities. The name of the song was I Want to Destroy You, which was a cover. And believe it or not, that's Debbie Gibson, that female voice that you hear in the background there. Debbie Gibson. She was recording an album with the same producer that the Circle Jerks were using, and she had just wrapped it up, so she came in and put her voice down on that one as well. The Verve before that, their 2nd album, Northern Soul. The Verve broke up after that, briefly, but got back together, and Bittersweet Symphony was what came out of that, so I'm sure they're glad they stuck that one out. And we heard the song This Is Music from that 2nd album, A Northern Soul. Superchunk, 25 years ago tomorrow, released a compilation album called Incidental Music, 1991 to 95, which is an odd name because it's actually from 1990 to 1994, but let's not quibble over details. That was an album that contained a bunch of B-sides and some other unreleased stuff. And we heard the song Mower from that, like lawnmower, mower. Tripping Daisy, their 2nd album, I'm an Elastic Firecracker, a big hit with I Got a Girl from that. Big Audio Dynamite, their 8th album called F-Punk, which is kind of a play on P-Funk, but also F-Punk, just F it. We heard the song I Turned Out a Punk, the lead-off song from that album. And Deep Forest, their 2nd album called Bohem. And while their 1st album kind of took African pygmy rhythms and sampled those, this album was based on Eastern European gypsy songs, and we heard the song Marta's Song, where Marta is Hungarian folk singer Marta Sebastian. So a bit of a different sound, but it does definitely have the Deep Forest stamp on it. And to start, we had a little bit of a bass tutorial from Birthday Boy, John Taylor, and that was for the Duran Duran song Rio. And he's been doing a series of those videos. That's kind of how he's spending his time on lockdown. He's been posting these bass tutorials for Duran Duran songs on YouTube. So happy 60th birthday to him tomorrow. And this is where things start to get loud. The next set, the 2nd half of Saturday's Milestones, we're going to start it off with White Stripes, and then it gets loud on the only YouTube channel that matters.